Most of the player advice isn't all that inspired or psychological as much as it's just common sense. The real way to gain friends in psychology would be to do the following. 1. Be attractive. Research shows the number one thing anyone can do to attract others is to be physically appealing. So, take care of yourself, people. Work out, eat right, and take extra steps to stay pretty. Ask people whom you think look good to help you out with your wardrobe. Join a fitness center, particularly if it's community-oriented. The more social, the better. Talk to people and engage them. Remember, each unattractive quality you have negates one of your good qualities the first time you meet someone. For the people that say, it's your personality that attracts people, not your looks. Think of this. Have you ever looked across a crowded room and heard yourself say, "Damn, she has such a hot personality"? Nope. 2. Making it. Girls love a guy that knows what they want and is getting it done. Guys like a woman that respects herself, is friendly, and is caring. Employment, education, and experience are key to building a self-foundation. Experience makes us more interesting, and people love interesting things. Don't sit around wasting time. Get out there. 3. Active listening. People like to know you care. Listen and engage them, but don't argue or be disagreeable. When people agree with others, it makes them feel good, and when people feel good, they treat others better. Don't be a kiss-ass though. Disagree, if you really do, with some of their ideas, but overall be amiable. If you don't agree, don't tell them immediately. Get to know them first, and if it doesn't work out, there's no need to burn a bridge. Play nice. There is little to be gained by putting people in their place unless they are really big holes. 4. Be open and put some trust in others. Self-disclosure does make people feel that you trust them, and the ladies really like when guys open up emotionally. Just don't do it too much, else it will backfire. It takes a little practice to know where the balance lies. The key is to let things simmer in your brain for a few minutes before disclosing. Never talk bad about anyone though. Disclosing that you hate your ex isn't really the kind of news anyone wants to hear, especially the details about why you think she is a nightmare. Negativity breeds negativity. 5. Learn how to disagree. You should have your own ideas and be able to defend them, but not at the expense of friendships. Ask yourself this question: why am I arguing with someone? To prove I'm right or to become better friends? If the only reason you argue is to prove you're right, you've already lost. Instead of saying, "This is the right way," say, "This is what I believe. What about you?" And then actually listen to them. Everyone has different takes on life, and they may differ from yours. If you just cannot accept their views, move on. Don't try to change them unless they actually ask you to. 6. Get social. Go out and meet people. The more you practice, the better you will get. Eventually, you'll find people that are fun. Nightclubs are okay, but you want to interact with people, and that means actually talking to new people in a safe and comfortable environment. Some good ideas would be to volunteer at animal shelters, join a local photography club, join local groups, get to church and participate, and so on. Be friendly and talk to people. Remember, you are worth being friends with. Stop listening to those negative thoughts you have. They aren't true, and I guarantee there are people out there that think you're great. Be you, but not at the expense of others. That means, if everyone is put off by something about you, stop doing it. That doesn't mean you're giving in to the man. It just means you're being sociable. Get people to do things for you and reciprocate. If you're painting a room, ask people to come help, but buy the beer and chips. Take risks sometimes. Ask him, her out, do something spontaneous, or just change your schedule. It could lead to adventure. Surround yourself with other people. It makes you more attractive.